is the best private institution in the UAE, providing students with a variety of opportunities, aiming to advance their education and opening doors for successful future of employment. The Distinguished Atlas Group of Institutions was established during the year 1998, and it bloomed over 4 emirates, as we all know. And today we have just officially launched and inaugurated the new campus of International College Ajman, as we all witnessed. So as I was saying, we just had the official inauguration, and we are going to launch 3 key universities: the Malaysian University, as we call it, or the Open University of Malaysia, the University of Bedfordshire, UK, and BTech Pearson EdXL UK. Can we have a round of applause, please? So as soon as we all have settled down, we are going to begin the event. And any event should begin with the blessings of God. So here we are going to begin this event with the Quran recitation that will be done by 3rd year BCA Madras University student, Mr. Abdul Rahim. Request you to please come forward for this, Mr. Abdul.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله الذي جعل لكم الليل لتسكنوا فيه والنهار مبصرا إن الله لذو فضل على الناس ولكن أكثر الناس لا يشكرون ذلكم الله ربكم خالق كل شيء لا إله إلا هو فأنى تؤفكون كذلك يؤفك الذين كانوا بآيات الله يجحدون الله الذي جعل لكم الأرض قرارا والسماء بناء وصوركم فأحسن صوركم ورزقكم من الطيبات ذلكم الله ربكم فتبارك الله رب العالمين هو الحي لا إله إلا هو فادعوه مخلصين له الدين الحمد لله رب العالمين صدق الله العظيم.
So now let's have the UAE national anthem for this, and may I request everyone to please stand up in respect. And like I was saying, that the Atlas Group of Institutions has spread its wings across 4 different emirates of the UAE. It was first launched in Dubai in 1998, and then it moved on to the other branches. So what we are going to have now here is the group flag, the Atlas Group of Institutions flag, along with the flags which represent each of its branches, so that you can see the entire strength of Atlas Group of Institutions right here with us. So can we have the flags, please? Also, you would have seen it in the video, but let me again tell you, 1998 was the time when Atlas Group of Institutions was launched in the UAE, with Dubai being its first branch, followed by the Sharjah branch that was launched in 2003. That was followed by Ras Al Khaimah branch, launched in 2010, and finally Ajman in 2013. So let's have all the flags here with us to see the strength.
Atlas, 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 Atlas. You belong to Atlas. You prefer Atlas. You belong to Atlas. You prefer Atlas. Atlas institutions creates the world in you. Atlas institutions brings the you in you. Atlas institutions widen your knowledge. Atlas institutions sharpen your acumen. You belong to Atlas. You prefer Atlas. You belong to Atlas. You prefer.
A round of applause, everybody, for the whole strength of Atlas Group of Institutions, represented by each of their branches.
Atlas, 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 Atlas. You belong to Atlas. You prefer Atlas. You belong to Atlas. You prefer Atlas. Atlas institutions creates the world in you. Atlas institutions brings the you in you. Atlas institutions widen your knowledge. Atlas institutions sharpen your acumen. You belong to Atlas. You prefer Atlas. You belong to Atlas. You prefer Atlas. You belong to Atlas.
Guys, one final round of applause for these lovely ladies waving the flags for the entire group of Atlas Group of Institutions and their branches. Come on. Right, so let's move on with this lovely afternoon. And we've got some very, very important guests with us without whom this day would not have been possible. And now I'm going to be calling upon these guests, and I would request them to join me here at the dais as I call them out. So let me begin by calling our first guest, that is Professor Dr. Mansoor Fazal, President Vice Chancellor, Open University of Malaysia, to please join us, accompanied by Mr. Mohammad Munsir, Chairman of Atlas Group of Institutions. A round of applause, everybody. Next, I would like to invite Mrs. Sumati Vasudev, Deputy Consul General, Indian Consulate, Dubai, to please join us here, accompanied by Mrs. Pramila Devi, CEO, Atlas Group of Institutions. Round of applause, everyone, please. Moving on, may I now invite Dr. Ahmad Izangi Awang, Registrar, Open University of Malaysia, to be accompanied by Dr. M. Abdul Salam, former Vice Chancellor of University of Calicut, and Mr. Sachin Patil, Director of Atlas Group of Institutions. May I now call upon Professor Davis Martin Kevin, Legal and Compliance Officer of LSM and University Bedfordshire, UK, to be accompanied by Mr. Akhil Satish, Head of Operations, Atlas Group of Institutions. Also accompanied by Professor M. Abdul Qadir, Director, International College of Ajman, and Mr. Amritesh Pratap Singh and Dr. Jatin Tekariwal, BTech Department, AGI Internal Affairs. Round of applause, please, everybody. We also were supposed to have two more guests with us, Dr. Ayan Bani, Head of Vocational Qualifications, and Mr. Ahmad Romail Ikbaria, Regional Manager, Pearson EdXL UK. But unfortunately, they had to leave on an emergency and they will not be able to join us today. But we will continue to move on with the afternoon. Thank you so much, esteemed guests, for joining us. Yes, you can keep applauding. You don't need to be conjuice about it. Keep the energy going, as I said. Right, so moving on, may I now call upon the CEO of Atlas Group of Institutions, Mrs. Pramila Devi, to please come forward to say a few words.
Respected and honored chief guests and other distinguished guests on the dais and off the dais, my dear students, parents, teaching and non-teaching staff members of all the centers, invited guests from the business community, and all the other people, well-wishers who have assembled over here. A very pleasant good afternoon to all of you. I am extremely privileged to have this opportunity to address you all at this moment when our institution is celebrating its annual day as well as the launching ceremony of two prestigious universities along with BTech Pearson UK. This is actually a very highly important moment for all of us. Not only the fact that we are celebrating our annual day, or this celebration highlights our institution's steady growth in the field of education, but at the same time, this is an opportunity for all our young faces, all our brilliant faces. Our students can exhibit their talents over here today and receiving their awards as well. As you all know that, today's event consists of around 3 stages. The first phase was the inauguration of our ICL Bat College new campus. It happened today in the morning around 11:30 in the gracious presence of His Highness Sheikh Majid bin Saeed Al Nuaimi, the chairman of Rulers Court Ajman, and as well as in the presence of His Highness Sheikh Sultan bin Sakar Al Naoumi, the director of Ministry of Economy Ajman. So I am extremely thankful for all the well-wishers and all the distinguished guests and all the others who are gathered over there to witness that great event. A big thank you for all the people who have assembled over there to witness this great opening ceremony of our more beautiful, more spacious campus of ICL Bat College. And now, the second phase of our today's event is happening over here now, the great launching ceremony of two famous universities. The first one is the Malaysian Open University, and the second one is the Bedfordshire University, UK, in partnership with LSM College and as well as Newstead Quality Monitoring Services. So as the CEO of Atlas Group of Institutions, I am extremely proud to deliver the welcome note, and I feel it is my responsibility to welcome all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais and all the people who have gathered over here today. So with your permission, let me begin. First of all, I would like to invite, and as well as I would like to extend a very hearty welcome to the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Mansoor Fazil, the President as well as the Vice Chancellor of Malaysian Open University. As far as Dr. Mansoor Fazil is concerned, he has joined in OUM in the year 2000, and he became the Vice President Academic, and later in 2003, he became the Vice President Technology, and he became the Senior Vice President of the University in 2007. As far as this Malaysian Open University concerned, it is located in Kuala Lumpur, and it has got around 32 centers spread all over Malaysia, and out of that 10 are the regional centers. And the main highlight of this university is it is approved by the Association of Indian Universities, that is AIU. All the certifications or the awards issued from Malaysian University is approved by the Association of Indian Universities as well. That is the main highlight of this university. So I am extremely proud to welcome Professor Dr. Mansoor Fazil, the President and Vice Chancellor of Open University Malaysia, on behalf of the entire group of AGI, and I'm extremely thankful to him for his presence over here as well. Thank you, Professor Dr. Mansoor Fazil. So next, I would like to extend a very hearty welcome to Mrs. Sumati Vasudev. You can see the power of women on the stage. She is the Deputy Consul General, Indian Consulate, Dubai, and right now she is a Counselor of Labor as well. As far as Mrs. Sumati Vasudev is concerned, she is very close to AGI for all our activities, and we always realize that Mrs. Sumati Vasudev, she is a very polite, humble person, and she always realizes the value of education, the need of education, and as well as the quality of education which we have to give to the students' community. You don't believe at this age also, she is continuing her education. She has recently finished her another graduation in Vaishnavism as well from Madras University. So I am extremely proud to invite and welcome Mrs. Sumati Vasudev, the Deputy Consul General, Indian Consulate, Dubai. Thank you so much for your presence, ma'am. And then comes the English University, and also I would like to welcome Dr. Ahmad Izani Awang, the Registrar of Open University Malaysia, to this function officially. And next comes the Bedfordshire University, UK. As you all know that in all our 4 centers, we do conduct classes from level 2 up to level 7 from BTech Pearson, UK. This is equivalent to secondary, senior secondary, undergraduation as well as post-graduation courses. And I'm very proud to announce at this moment that our H&D qualifications which we are offering in our ICL College has been approved by the Bedfordshire University UK for the top-up qualifications. So I'm extremely proud to welcome Professor Davis Martin Kevin, the senior faculty as well as a legal and complaints officer, LSM and Bedfordshire University, to this function officially on behalf of the entire group of AGI. Thank you so much, Professor Davis Martin, for your presence over here today. And again, Dr. Ian Bani, the head of vocational qualification Pearson UK. He came over here, but just because of some emergency, he had to leave. But I do welcome him as well to this function. The next comes the very familiar face on the dais. You can see Dr. Abdul Salam, the former Vice Chancellor of Calicut University, as well as the CEO of PACE Group Education at present. As far as Mr. Abdul Salam is concerned, he is very close to AGIs, and he always motivates us, encourages us to move ahead in our career. And right now, Mr. Abdul Salam, he's a CEO of PACE Group Educational Group as well. And in fact, Mr. Abdul Salam's concerned, he's a distinguished educationalist, academician, professor, administrator, scientist, and what else you are, sir, the package of everything. So he has got high passion for e-governance and made a digital university when he was a vice chancellor over there. And to achieve efficiency and productivity is really a very commendable achievement of Dr. M. Abdul Salam. I do cordially welcome him to this function on behalf of the entire group of AGI. And next, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries on the stage. You can see my colleagues on the dais, and especially the chairman of AGI, and he's a business partner also for me. And we have been working together for more than 15 to 16 years. And as far as our chairman is concerned, what I have to tell about him? For his brilliant ideas or outstanding caliber to implement his ideas, and his extremely adorable hard work and enthusiasm that has always helped the employees to move forward. So extremely happy to welcome him and extending a sincere thanks to him for his presence over here today. Then you can see the director, the group director, Mr. Sachin Patel, my colleague, a very good academician, and the most loving and affectionate father of ICL BAT, I could say, Professor Abdul Qadir. And then you can see the young entrepreneur and as well as the head of operations AGI, Mr. Akhil Satish. Not only as a CEO, as a proud mother also, I welcome him to this function. And then comes, I would like to welcome, I could see many business from community, many invitees. So let me say a few names over here. Like Dr. Tumbe Moideen, founder and president, Tumbe Group. Dr. Ahmed Thanvi, the managing director, Whistler Trading Corporation. And Mr. Sulaiman Karadan from the business community. And Mr. Salim M.A., director, Lulu Group. And Mr. Kailash Sharma, the representative of People's University. And Mr. Mohammed Bashir Padia, chairman of Safir Audit Services. Mr. Samir K. Mohammed, MD, Jalil Holdings. And then the chairman and managing director, ASA Group, director, ASA Group, Mr. Anhar Saleh, and the accounts manager, Mr. Arafat M. Ansari from ASA Group, and Mr. Shamsu Saman, the managing director, Habitat School, and Mr. Abdul Qadir Abdul Salam, chairman, Al-Amir English School, Ajman, and Advocate Faisal Babu, High Court Kerala, legal advisor, and Mr. Ovai Ahmed Khan, the President, Indian Association, and Mr. Biju Soman, the General Secretary, Indian Association, Sharjah. Please excuse me if I have missed any of the names which I don't mention over here, but all the invitees are very important for us. I do extend a very hearty welcome for all of you to this function. Lastly, but very, very importantly, I would like to invite all the parents, and I would like to welcome all the parents who have gathered over here, and as well as the teaching and non-teaching staff members and students of AGI who are the integral part of our organization, and their support only we could achieve our goals. And now the third phase of our today's program is the Cultural Day Fiesta, the cultural activities of the students that will be inaugurated soon after the great launching ceremony of this Malaysian University as well as Bedfordshire University, UK. Mr. Adil Ibrahim and as well as Miss Pearly Money, the very upcoming and famous South Indian film actor and artist, they are very much present over here. So I am extremely honored to welcome both of you to this function. So once again, welcome all the people who are gathered over here to this function officially as a CEO of Atlas Group of Institution. So I request all your kind cooperation throughout this program and your blessings and as well as the prayers I needed throughout this program to make the program a grand success. I pray to the Almighty to shower us with His blessings to make this event a memorable day for all of us. So thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much, Pramila ma'am, for your kind words. I need a bigger round of applause for her. Come on. That's more like it. Can I now request the chairman of Atlas Group of Institutions, Mr. Mohammad Munsi, to please come forward to say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. His Highness Dr. Sheikh Majid bin Saeed Al Nuaimi, Chairman, Rolex Court Ajman. His Highness Sheikh Sultan Sakar Al Nuaimi, Director, Ministry of Economy, Ajman. Mrs. Sumati Vasudev, Deputy Consul General, Government of India, Dubai. Professor Mansoor Fazil, President, Vice Chancellor, Open University, Malaysia. Dr. Ahmad Izani, Registrar, Open University, Malaysia. Mr. E.R. Bani, Head of Vocational Qualification, Pearson Edexcel, UK. Mr. Ahmad Romal, Regional Manager, Pearson Edexcel, UK. Dr. M. Abdul Salam, former Vice Chancellor, University of Calicut, CEO of PACE Group of Education. Mr. Adil Ibrahim and Mrs. Pali Mani, famous South Indian film actors and actresses. Mr. Tumbe Moideen, Founder President, Tumbe Group of Ajman. Mr. M.A. Salim, Director, Luluru Group International. Mr. C.P. Saleh, Chairman, Asha Group. Mr. Bashir Padiyat, Chairman, Bash Group. Mr. Samir K. Muhammad, Managing Director, Jalil Holding. Mr. Kailash Sharma, People's University, Bhopal. Mr. Shamsuzaman, MD, Habitat Group of School. Mr. V.I. Salim, CEO, Lulu Group. Mr. Ashraf, Managing Director, Al-Basma English School. Mr. O.Y. Khan, President, Indian Association, Ajman. Mr. Sulaiman Karadan, Chairman, MD, Karadan Lands. Advocate Faisal Babu, Legal Advisor, AGI Group, Kerala. Ms. Advocate Biju Soman, General Secretary, Indian Association, Sharjah. Excellencies, special invitees, distinguished guests, team of Atlas Group of Institutions, my dear students, parents and families, I am much privileged to be here today announcing the launching ceremony of our new campus, International College, Ajman. It is a dream come true for me. In addition to it, I take pride putting forward three special feathers of AGI cap: University of Malaysia, University of Bedfordshire, UK, BTech Edexcel Pearson, HNC, HND. Atlas Group of Institutions conquered the Emirates by establishing the most reputed education in UAE 1998, with the primary vision of imparting quality education and training. Due to successful attempt, we extended our esteemed service to 3 Emirates: Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, and Ajman. Ajman, International College of Ajman. It is located in Ajman, backside of Ajman University, under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Humaid bin Rashid Al Noemi, Supreme Council member of UAE and ruler of Ajman. Our 5th branch, Atlas Ideals International College, will be launched by May 2018. It is located in Ingal Greens Edu City, Malappuram in Kerala. The famous quote of Isaac Newton: "What we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean." I would like to say the same for our Atlas Group of Institutions. What we have achieved till now, the part of big ocean yet unconquered. I have a big trust on my team to do that. We started our journey with a small number of students, but today we are huge force in UAE. Alhamdulillah, more than 4,000 students and 200 staff members. A special thanks goes to our CEO, Mrs. Premila Devi. She always being beside us in many tough situations. As you all know that current scenario, it is very difficult to run Indian university outside India. As per the verdict of judiciary, the Supreme Court of India, moreover, the middle income families are not able to afford the expensive education offered by foreign university in UAE through academic cities as well as. Our main aim focus to protect this group. In order to serve them, we have used our pathway through Edexcel Pearson. They can top up the degree through Bedfordshire University, UK, and apart from that, we are offering Open University Malaysia courses. Atlas Group of Institutions has played very important role since 1998 for the best educational support for the local population. As per the new rule of government of UAE, all the school teachers must attain authorized license of entry into the teaching sector. It's a very new system they introduced, government of Dubai. In this line of new rule, we have introduced teachers training certificate course through Edexcel Pearson, approved by government of Dubai. The same rule is going to be introduced in all other Emirates very soon. As of now, AGI first expansion is nearly over. Today, I would like to share with you AGI second phase. AGI moving to in different sectors. Within 1 or 2-3 years, we will be moving to the phase 2. The medical university sector, business schools, Indian and international schools, and marine academy as well. For this, we have included following our new phase of AGI expansion plan. We started already arranging the things for international college in UK, medical university in Dubai, business schools in Bangalore, Coimbatore, Trivandrum, Ernakulam, and Malappuram. Marine Academy, Andaman Island, India. Indian curriculum schools, Dubai, Sharjah, and Abu Dhabi. international curriculum schools, Dubai and Sharjah. Last not least, I would like to highlight our advice given by in Quran, in Ayah, which is tell us Ikra, to read, the importance in human learning such that before anything, education comes first developing a nation. Education cost, that is the main aim of my AGA. May success and happiness cross your way, and may you have a wonderful day, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words. So now it is time to move to the most important part of today afternoon, which is the grand launch of the 3 key universities. And we are going to begin by unveiling the curtain for the first university, which is the Open University of Malaysia, OUM. And for this, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Mansoor Fazal, President Vice Chancellor, Open University of Malaysia, and Dr. M. Abdul Salam, former Vice Chancellor of University of Calicut, to please come forward to unveil the curtain. That's University of Malaysia. A round of applause, everyone. University, which is the University of Bedfordshire, UK. And for this, may I request Professor Davis Martin Kevin, Legal and Compliance Officer, LSM and University, Bedfordshire, UK, and Mrs. Sumati Vasudev, Deputy Consul General, Indian Consulate, Dubai, to please unveil the curtain. Round of applause, everyone. And for this, may I again request Professor Davis Martin Kevin and Mrs. Sumati Vasudev to please do the honors of unveiling the curtain. Them one by one to come here to say a few words. So let me begin by calling Mrs. Sumati Vasudev, Deputy Consul General, Indian Consulate, Dubai, to please come up here and say a few words.
A very good afternoon to all the distinguished people on the dais, the students, faculty and team members of Atlas. I'm sure it's a very, very great day for each and every one of you present here, and I'm sure you'll be feeling as proud as I am feeling to be standing here in your midst. I stand here in two positions. As just Ms. Pramila announced that I have just completed a degree of Chennai University under the AGI group of institutions. So I am very, very indebted to this institute. In fact, very briefly, my association goes back with this institution a little before my coming to the UAE. I understood that I am going to be posted to UAE, and when I was pursuing my Chennai University, one of my worries were how to complete. I had 2 more years left. And it was a very great moment for me to see that there was one center of learning of Chennai University in the UAE, and that was Atlas. So I just corresponded with Mr. Sachin Patil. Though initial response was not very encouraging, I said, okay, I'll come and meet them when I'm in the Dubai or this thing and get through. But as luck or whatever I should say, fortune had it, I had to head the education charge in the consulate, and they received me more warmly than I thought I had to approach. So that is the approachability and flexibility of this institution that I have enjoyed. And I am really very, very happy for that. And with being heading of the education charge of the UAE, I am sure that this is one of the best institutions that I had come across, spreading affordable education, not only affordable, but quality education. I think there are many sections of the society who can't go to very great universities, but I am sure this institution is producing candidates every year since their inception in 1990, who are as good as or sometimes even better than those who are even at the highest educations. So I have no doubt behind that the universities who have joined them today, the Bradfordshire University or the Malaysian University, need not even look back. I assure you, I think from their side, I can give this much guarantee that they definitely bring proud to your universities. So I mean, with this association and this, I'm very glad to be given this opportunity to be here in your this midst. And thank you very much once again. Wish you all a great success, the universities and the Atlas institution. And I also wish that Atlas spreads its wings much more, joining hands with many more universities in their years to come. A very grand success they should have, and they should be spreading to the other 3 Emirates also, and having many more students. Thank you once again. Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, ma'am. May I now request Professor Dr. Mansoor Fazal, President Vice Chancellor, Open University of Malaysia, to please come forward to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Chair, Madam Chair, for that kind word. Mr. Muhammad Mansur, Chairman, Atlas Group of Institutions, Mrs. Pramila Devi, CEO, Atlas Group of Institutions, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure for me, on behalf of Open University Malaysia, to be associated with Atlas Group of Institutions, and in particular, International College Ajman. We assure that every one of the students who enroll in our program will get the best education. For your information, Open University Malaysia is a private university, a unique one, indirectly owned by the government of Malaysia through the ownership, the 11th first public university. We have, as of today, almost 170,000 students who have enrolled in our program. And out of that, 70,000 students have graduated. As of today, we have more than 30 learning centers owned by OUM in Malaysia, and we have more than 12 partners in 14 different countries throughout the world. AIG is of course one of our new partners, and we give you our word today that we will do our level best to ensure that the program that you register with International College will be supported, will get the best in terms of support and services from OUM and Atlas Group of Institutions. All our programs have been duly accredited by the Malaysian Qualification Agency, MQA, and we are also a member of the All India University groups. And I am very proud and happy to be associated with International College Ajman, with Atlas Group of Institutions, and of course, under the able leadership of our chairman, Mr. Muhammad Manzar, and the CEO of Atlas Group of Institutions, Mrs. Pramila Devi, nothing but the best can come out of this. We hope our collaboration will continue to get better and better, and we wish everyone all the very best, inshallah.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now request Professor Davis Martin Kevin, Legal and Compliance Officer of LSM and University of Bedfordshire, UK, to please come up here to say a few words.
Thank you. It's a great privilege and pleasure to be with you today, and thank you for allowing me to speak to you. Abraham Lincoln said that the best way to predict your future is to create it. At Newstead, the London College of Marketing, we work closely with the University of Bedfordshire, which is one of the best universities in the UK. We're proud of that partnership, and we're proud of the partnership and our relationship with Islamabad, and we wish all of their students good fortune in their studies and their future careers. I'm going to talk to you briefly about vocational higher education programs, and in particular, the Business Studies program that is partnered between Newstead and Bedfordshire University. Students may decide to complete their final business degree either in the UK or here in Dubai. Vocational education refers to a system or a course of study which prepares individuals for their jobs, and they are based on practical activity. Vocational education is traditionally non-academic in nature and totally related to a specific occupation or vocation. Vocational education incorporates the increasing and consistent changes that are held within the business world, preparing students not only for the changes that are relevant today, but the changes that are relevant tomorrow. If you want a key word in education across the world, it is quality. If you don't have a quality learning and education experience, you will not get a quality career. The competition is just too much. With the development of the worldwide economy, labour markets are becoming more specialised. Demands of higher education levels in both government and business are increasing. This will lead to the further development of vocational education courses and vocational quality education requirements. Vocational education is diversifying in the 21st century. Demand for vocational professionals, particularly those based in business and IT, is what the world in business is calling for. Vocational education helps people to be better in their performance of their jobs, better in their acquiring of learning, and better in preparing for growth in their economy. Vocational education and training is an introduction to work for students, ready for their workplace so they can perform the tasks required of them better. Vocational education prepares specialists within their vocational areas to go into the world of employment. In the higher education sector within the United Kingdom, we recognise that a huge number of people go into the wrong job because they do not have the appropriate qualification or training, or for short-term monetary gain. Vocational education is an asset to the economy because government need, once they have a trained vocational workforce, not to rely so much on expensive overseas professionals. The majority of vocational skills are applicable all over the world. So whether you train with us at Bedfordshire University in the UK or in Dubai, you will be able to get a job in the USA, in China, in India, or in Europe. Today, I want to briefly focus on the skills in all the segments of vocational education, because vocational education produces a future-proof quality of learning. The changes taking place in technology and society are much quicker than ever in the past. We don't know what the world's going to be like in 20 to 30 years, but we do know that jobs that are current now will disappear in the future. The World Economic Forum predicted that 7 million jobs will disappear in trade and commerce in the next 5 years. But millions more will replace them, new jobs that perhaps we know nothing about. Traditional jobs will require an increase and a change in skill. These developments will have a massive impact on the skills required and will go far beyond the technical and professional abilities that we currently envisage. In a spirit of enterprise and problem solving, vocational education allows for flexibility and an understanding of digital skills and their importance. In education, we equip students to respond effectively and rapidly in a changing environment. This is why vocational education that we offer through Bedfordshire University presents a broad skills strategy that links the knowledge of the 21st century skills required along with the business requirements and information that they share with us. 21st century skills are about forming your own opinion, understanding other people's opinion, thoughts and feelings, to engage others in dialogue, to debate, and to be critical and reflective. In the UK, vocational programmes cover the internationalisation within 3 themes. The first theme is a flexible solution in the labour market, working with businesses to create vocational programmes that are relevant. The second theme is working on a culture of lifelong learning. Those who are currently in the workplace will need retraining, and those of you entering the workplace will need to understand that your training is for life and you will continue to learn and you will continue to train. And the third theme is the mobility in vocational education. Studying abroad not only builds professional expertise, but also teaches students about the world, which is much larger than their local understanding. This is important for students in all forms of education post-secondary. In the UK, vocational education is central to the development of a strong economy, and the UK higher education sector is focused on future trading strength, learning practical business skills, and gaining an advantage for the future. Within this, Bedfordshire University will be with you. We will share and help you progress on your journey, both within academia and in your career beyond. It is said that success is indicated by two types of people: those who say they can and those who say they can't. The question for students for their future is, which one are you?
Thank you, Professor Davis. Can I now request Mr. M. Abdul Salam, former Vice Chancellor of University of Calicut, to please come forward to say a few words.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected Chief Guests, the Vice Chancellor of the Open University of Malaysia, respected Chairman Atlas Group, Mr. Munsir, CEO, Ms. Pramila, other dignitaries on the dais, 4,000 children of Atlas Group and their parents, dignitaries of the dais, and my dear friends. I will stand here only for 3 minutes with the 3 sentences. The first sentence, that is a message of congratulations coming from the bottom of my heart to the Atlas leadership, Munsir, Pramila, 200 teachers, the 200 teachers and the students for the excellent way they are managing this educational system. All the time I was comparing the institutions in India versus those over here, and all the time I am left with the impression that you are doing amazingly. Even today morning I was watching the inaugural function and the facilities created. It's wonderful. I wish you will continue the same tempo. I know Mr. Munsir, if Munsir touches something, there will be some fingerprints of Munsir over there, everywhere. Now you can see the way he decorates the dais over here, the office over here. He organizes everything. But fortunately, he has a good professional team involving Pramila, Sachin, and many others. They are doing excellently. I wish you will continue to maintain the same. The second is my observation. After completing my term as Vice Chancellor, I reached over UAE and I am with an educational group, PACE group with 14 institutions. In that context, I was studying UAE and I picked up two numbers which I feel important. One is the population, 9.2 million, and then they said 8.86% is non-resident, not the native citizens, non-resident persons. Then again I got one more number. The number is about the number of students over here. It's about 1.12 million. Then I made a calculation. It is the figure is about 2 years back figure. It says that if you pick up 100 people here in UAE, 12 to 14 people are students. You pick up 100 persons in UAE population, 10 to 12 persons are students, indicating the potential of education over here. Number one. Number two, a large number of non-resident population is migrating back after 12th school because of the unaffordable fee structure. I studied the fee structure at higher education, 30,000 to 80,000 per year, unaffordable for ordinary persons. I congratulate the Atlas team for providing an affordable education, quality higher education at affordable rate. Special kudos for you, team. And finally, to the children as well as to the teachers, remember, now the slogan in education sector is develop manpower to meet the challenges of 21st century. Then they will say the 21st century skills. Then they say the 4C or 6C formula of 26th century involving creativity, connectivity, critical thinking, communication, collaboration, competence, etc. Now they are adding few more dimensions of AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain technology, robotics, and the like. I tell you, without this you cannot survive. All the time remember how best you can enhance in your competence in the area of artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain technology, or robotics and all that. Start learning that. I have nothing more to say. It's a good day for me, a productive day for me, a useful day for me, again a learning day for me. I thank each and every one of you for organizing this wonderful function. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. M. Abdul Salam. Now may I request Dr. Jatin Tekariwal, BTech Department, AGI Internal Verifier, to please come up here to say a few words.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm so sorry, last night, very late back, I landed back in Dubai. Just wanted to be a part of this event. So before we proceed forward, let me just do a bit of a thanking as we do in traditional fashion. So I'm very thankful to be a part of this event. I know some of the delegates on the dais, Chairman Mr. Mohammed Mansir, I'm very thankful. Mrs. Pramila Davik, CEO, one of my very dear friend, Amritesh, Director Sachin Patil, and Mr. Dr. Kashu Salam. Right. So, these are my thanking though. But my presence cannot be justified without thanking my lovely and pretty students. I'm so thankful and glad that I've seen all the students over here. So, students, I'm audible. Hello, BTech. Right, good. I always believe in dual communication, guys. You know that, right? All right, great. Let me tell you a bit about things that since last 1 month, I've traveled UK, right? And this last month was absolutely a mad month for me. I mean, I've been to Cambridge, I've been to Milton Keynes. Day before yesterday, I was at Milton Keynes and the University of Bedfordshire campus. Believe me or not, I was almost shivering with the cold. It was snow, it was rain. You can imagine all kind of a trouble that I had faced in Milton Keynes. But finally I managed to spoke some of the faculty people over there. One of the faculty people I spoke to, David Holleman. He is one of the flying faculty for the University of Bedfordshire. Definitely we're gonna have him in Dubai as well at some point. Now, let me tell you a couple of things about AGI, about Bedfordshire, because unfortunately we are missing one of our key team player, Ian. So I need to talk about little bit about the BTech, which is not an unknown name for us. It's a very strong brand name. It's a very strong brand name in the entire world. And for your information, BTech is one of the funded qualification in UK. Now, one of the top secret about AGI, I want to tell you, I mean, we have seen the corporate video, we have seen everything. But I tell you one of the top secret before it airs, the success of AGI. You know what? They believe in change. Change. It sounds a very little word, but very influencing and very strong word. Last week, as I said, I was in Cambridge and I'm fortunate enough to share a bite with one of the faculty called Dr. Sally Everett. Right now she's a dean, she's a deputy dean of AIU, and she is the head of examination of tourism for Bedfordshire. We were discussing about the change, and we gone to a point that we were discussing about Virgin Atlantic Airlines, Richard Branson. You know what? By 2030, he's planning to build a supersonic aircraft which is very similar to fighting jet planes, and they'll be traveling with a mega speed of 1,451 miles per hour. So if you use this plane from here to India, it'll take hardly 45 minutes. It sounds crazy, isn't it? But that's true, because they believe in change. I mean, we all know that Nokia used to be the biggest supplier for the telecom sector, but they didn't believe in change. They haven't changed with the time. And unfortunately, they have sold to Microsoft. So that is all about the change. Now, with the AGI, on such an important event, I want to tell you about I made myself a 3 abbreviation of these 3 words, that is AGI. A, for me, A stands for assessment, G stands for grace, and I stand for intelligence. That means, with the very smart head, we do the assessment. We find out that what is the current requirement of the student. We find the best pedagogy of the teaching. We find the best way to communicate with the student, because education is all about dual communication. I'm not fascinated to talk here for 2 hours, but I want, if I get, some kind of a dual communication for my students as well. That's the way it works. Now, with the grace, we execute, we built our action plan. And with the intelligence, we execute our plan. That is all about AGI. I'll be very honest, we, as a part of an AGI, as a part of a BTech, and as a part of a UK graduate, as an AGI, as a part of a team, we don't want to be a simple educational provider. We can promise you one thing. We can't promise that whether you'll find a job in future or not. That we can't promise. But we can promise you one thing. We'll give you more entrepreneurs, and we'll prepare our student who can respond change in future. That's the whole idea. Now, as one of the leading, as I said, as one of the leading educational provider, we also have some of the plans, and we also have some serious action plans for 2020. We also want to gift something to the UAE. We also want to set an example, because we don't like to give example. We want to be example as well. And this is the right time to tell you about the 3rd phase, as Mr. Mohammed Munsir was talking about, as Mrs. Pramila Devik was talking about, about our expansion mode. Now, you love to know that me, my team, I'm so thankful that I've got my BTech team, such a nice team. I've got some of the British faculties like Dr. Simon Bates, Peter Boyer. All these people are helping me a lot. So we are working on 4 important projects. The first one called a school regulated foundation program. Well, this word sounds very small, but trust me, people takes year and year to get off-school regulated. This is one of the programs which will give the direct entry to all our students to any part of the world, in any university where they are wishing to head. That's the one part. Second one, we are working upon bridging qualification to the leading UK university. So soon, we are coming to our off-school qualification, and that'll be the bridging qualification for the entire UK university. Be it University of Bedfordshire, be it Anglo-Ruskin University, be it any university. We are talking about all the university, because we'll be the off-school regulated. International merger and acquisition. Now, soon you won't be surprised to find us in the London offering the same qualification like teacher training qualification, apprenticeship. Now, this apprenticeship, guys, is a very, very important word. Now, what we do in apprenticeship, we create a job for the students to fill the gap across the globe. That is one of the prime agenda of apprenticeship. And the last but not least, which is called exclusive idea. So you must be knowing it. We have got the recent tie-up with Animal, Ministry Management Lab for the knowledge part, where we're gonna facilitate all the realistic environment for the student to achieve their learning outcomes. and the video broadcasting. So soon we'll be starting some of our program will be video broadcasting. Sorry, I missed one very important part. When it comes to international merger and acquisition, I'm so glad and privileged to talk about that we got the University of Bedfordshire, that where all our students can top up, can access this qualification while staying in Dubai, a UK degree. That sounds amazing, isn't it? I mean, at my time, this was not a route. I went all the way. I really did work hard. I did some odd job in London while studying my degree. But you guys are lucky enough that you got some people, they brought this education at your doorstep. Now, on such a legendary event, as a part of my team, I can promise you one thing to deliver by 2020, that we will create a manpower which is more realistic, demanding, problem buster for the giants across the globe. And we will create a pathway for the students, for every individual who are wishing to ahead for the higher qualification. Once again, with this promise, once again, I wish luck again to my all students, to my all friends and family, for their career pathway and future deed. I'm so blessed that I've got my family today. I've got everyone in this podium. Thank you once again. Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jatin. And once again, thank you to all our guests who came up here to share their thoughts and their kind words with us. A round of applause for all of them, please. Now, we have some esteemed guests sitting here with us today, and there are some that are off the dais. A big thank you to all of them. And in order to show our gratitude for them to be part of this great event here today, I would like to request the Chairman of AGI, Mr. Mohammad Munsir, and CEO, Mrs. Pramila Devi, to please come forward to hand a token of appreciation to all our guests. So first, I would like to invite Mrs. Sumati Vasudev, Deputy Consul General, Indian Consulate, Dubai, to please come forward to receive her token of appreciation. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. Next, may I call Professor Dr. Mansoor Fazal, President Vice Chancellor, Open University of Malaysia. Thank you for being here, sir. May I now call Dr. M. Abdul Salam, former Vice Chancellor, University of Calicut. Thank you for being here, sir. Professor Davis Martin Kevin, Legal and Compliance Officer, LSM and University, Bedfordshire, UK. Dr. Ahmad Izani Awang, Registrar, Open University of Malaysia, to come forward, please. Can I now call upon Dr. Ahmad Tanveer, Managing Director, Whistler Group International, to come forward to receive his token of appreciation, please. call upon Mr. Suleiman Karadan Lance to please come up on the stage. Thank you for being here, sir. May I now request Mr. Mohammad Bashir Padyat, Chairman of Safety Audit Services, to come up on stage, please. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here with us. Can I now call upon Mr. Salim M.A., Director, Lulu Group International, to please come up on stage? Unfortunately, he is not here with us as well. Can I now call upon Mr. Kailash Sharma, representative of People's University, to please come up on stage? Request Advocate Faisal Babu, High Court Kerala Legal Advisor, Atlas Group Kerala Wing, to please come up on stage. So can I please request all the guests at the dais to please take their seats again, as we still have some more part of the ceremony to complete, and this is a very exciting one.
Adil Ibrahim is an Indian film actor, radio jockey and model. He debuted in the Malayalam movie Endless Summer in 2013. His first film as the lead actor is another Malayalam movie, Persia Karan. Adil's family hails from Tirur, Malappuram, Kerala, but is based in Dubai. He did his schooling as well as engineering in Dubai. Very passionate about cinema, Adil started his TV anchoring career with the Malayalam channel Asianet and later got associated with Amrita TV and Media One. He was an RJ and producer at Radio Me 100.3 FM in Dubai. He hosted D3 D4 Dance Show Season 3 on Maraval Manorama and currently hosting the show Still Standing on the same channel. Adil has already been part of many super hit movies including Kapiri Thurut, Achayans and Hello Dubai Karan. Pearly Mani is a VJ, model, television anchor and actress from Kerala, India. She is known for hosting 3 seasons of the Malayalam dance reality show titled D4 Dance in Maraval Manorama with co-hosts Adil Ibrahim and Govind Padma Surya. Her famous TV shows include Taste of Kerala, Cinema Company, Katurumbu, Manya Mahajanangale and the very popular D4 Dance series. She began her film career in 2013 and has played promising roles in many movies including Loham, Double Barrel, Joe and the Boy, Pulikaran Stara, acting alongside Malayalam industry's heavyweight actors. Atlas Group of Institutions welcomes Adil Ibrahim and Pearly Mani to the colourful world of AGI's Culturale Fiesta 2018.
guests, Mr. Adil Ibrahim and Ms. Pearly Mani. Round of applause, everyone. Everyone is excited to have you here. Great. So they are here to officially inaugurate the Culturale Fiesta 2018. So without any further delay, we would like to request Mr. Adil Ibrahim and Ms. Pearly Mani to step forward to officially call the Culturale Fiesta 2018 open. Come on, you guys. There it is. We have officially inaugurated Culturale Fiesta 2018 and we have our lovely guests Adil Ibrahim and Pearly Mani here with us. Now who wants to hear them talk to y'all? Who wants to hear them speak? Really? All of you? I need a louder cheer for this. All right then. So can I please invite Miss Pearly Mani to come up here to say a few words? Nobody's letting you go without that.
Hello everybody. ഭയങ്കര ഒരു prestigious event-ലാണ്. So I'm going to speak in English because I understand that there are a lot of people who don't understand Malayalam. How many of you understand Malayalam? Adil, is this Kerala? How many of you don't understand Malayalam at all? Why are you all raising hands for both the questions? എല്ലാവരും ഒരേ So anyway, English നമുക്ക് പറയാം because എനിക്ക് English മാത്രമേ അറിയുള്ളൂ. So me and Adil, we were really excited to be here. Today morning I landed. I was in Manali shooting for a movie. I haven't slept in 3 days, so I'm kind of jet lagging, but I'm still gonna share whatever I was planning to share here today. I was listening to all their speeches and I understand that we are going to go through a small challenge once you step out of the college. People are not going to be assessed based on the marks alone. You're going to have something extra. The winning edge. If everybody is going to score really high marks, all the companies are going to look at your scores, yes. But they're going to look at something extra during interview. Every human being has 3 sides to themselves. One is the material side, which includes your hair, your looks, your family background, your money, where you come from and everything. Then comes your intellectual side, and that is your education. All your life, you've been coming here, you come to school, you go to college. Everything contributes to your intellectual side. And then the third side, which is the most important side, which is the spiritual side. The spiritual side is your subconscious mind. The mind is the only tool that helps you become anything that you want in your life. What you believe is what you are. If you believe that you're going to be successful from deep within, then you will be successful. But if you believe that you will not be successful, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much you learn, no matter how many people help you, ultimately what you believe is going to materialize. Let me ask you a question. Each and every one of you sitting over here, okay? Do you know your names? നിങ്ങളുടെ പേരുകൾ നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയോ? Yes. Do you know where you come from? Do you know your ambition in life? What do you want to become? Your dream in life? Yes? So I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to call one person from the audience. I'm going to choose. And that person should come to the stage and speak a few words about themselves. Just 5 minutes. You just have to say your name, your dream, your goal, about yourself, and what you're going ahead with in life. Everything. Just about yourself. Okay, I'm going to call someone. Okay, I was just kidding. I'm not going to call anyone. But just tell me what happened when I started looking at all of you. Some of them said, yes, I will come. But some were saying, Mungikyo Rekshapito, in the Isn't it? They were like, why is she calling us on stage? See, this is the side that you have to change. You have to believe in yourself. If you cannot come on stage and speak about yourself, what are you going to do with all the education that you have? No matter where you go, whichever company you go to, you need to have the strength and the belief and the push to go ahead and speak for yourself and work for yourself, because nobody else is going to do that. Because when I was studying in college, everybody was pampering me, my teachers, my friends, my parents. But once I stepped out of college, I understood I have to make my own career. For that, the only person who's going to help me is myself. So you need to look at that mirror and talk to yourself beautiful things, no matter what happens. And always believe in yourself, because you guys are the future. And since you have been associated with such an amazing university, a university that is ready to give you everything that you need to equip yourself intellectually, prepare yourself for the future. You need to prepare yourself emotionally, your subconscious mind. Set your dream, set your goal, be focused. When he said more than 7 million jobs will be gone and they will be replaced by robots, I don't know how many of you were listening to him, but I was. And that is a crisis which we can handle. But for that, we need to all stand together as one. We need to all believe and help each other. And in this journey, another thing that is very important is your body language. When you go in for an interview, you're being judged at the first 3 seconds. The minute you enter the room, you are either in or out. The way you walk in, the way you smile, the way you sit, the way you stand, your voice, your tone. Because your tone can have the tone of anger. Without even your knowledge, you could be speaking with a tone of anger. It could be something that you inherited from your grandfather or father. Maybe that's how your dad speaks at home. With love, your dad might call your wife, hey, get me tea, huh? So if you go and speak like that to your boss, it's not going to work. So you need to watch yourself. See, look at your mirror and see how you're keeping your eyebrow. If you keep one eyebrow up, that's arrogance. If you have that like for the rest of your life, forever, people are going to think that you're arrogant when you're actually not. So your body language has to become neutral, your voice, the way you talk and everything. And learn to see people the way they are. Stop judging people. Learn to see everybody equally. Tomorrow, when you become leaders, first of all, ask yourself, are you studying to become a leader, or do you just want to be an employee? What is your goal? Do you want to lead, or do you want to be just led? If you want to lead, become a leader, you need to start seeing people equally. A leader should not discriminate people based on the way they speak, their language, their religion, their color, the caste, nothing. Even the gender doesn't come in between when it comes to a leader. So if you want to be a leader, prepare yourself in such a way that you see people equally. If you want to be just an employee, then that's a different case. But I think aim for the stars and you will reach at least the treetop. So I think each and every one of you has the potential to become a leader. Each and every one of you is like a raw stone of diamond. And a diamond is a raw stone only until it's carved. When you carve a raw stone of diamond, it goes through a lot of pain, but then it becomes a little expensive. So make sure you push yourself. Your friends might say, hey, live a cool, relaxed life, yeah, chill. But you know what? They're not going to be around you for a long time, because I had a lot of friends when I was in college, and they are not there around me anymore. I'm alone. But The only voice that keeps pushing me even today is my own. So make sure you become your true friend, your best friend. Enjoy your life, but also be focused and be careful with your life. And have a great life, everyone. I love you all. And ഇനി ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിൽ സംസാരിക്കാൻ പോകണം ബിക്കോസ് എനിക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു പാട്ട് പാടാൻ തോന്നുന്നു. Sir, very popular song I wrote, sir, in Kerala. It got national award also. It's called Tenga Kola Mangathuli. Can I sing Malayalis? Please translate to the other people if they don't understand. Okay? Tenga Kola yo Mangathuli. Tenga Kola yo Mangathuli. എന്താണ് ഇത് ഈ പാട്ട്? നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയോ ഈ പാട്ട്? ഇത് ഭയങ്കര ക്രിയേറ്റിവിറ്റി വെച്ച് ഞാൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ ഒരു പാട്ടാണ്, ഞാനും ജീപ്പിയും കൂടെ. നിങ്ങൾ ആ വിഷ്വൽ കണ്ടപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ക്ലാപ്പ് ചെയ്തല്ലോ. ഓക്കെ, വിച്ച് സോങ് ഡു യു വാണ്ട് മീ ടു സിംഗ്? ടെൽ മീ. ഏതാണ്? ഹരിമുരളീരവോ? ഏതാണ്? ഞാനൊരു കാര്യം പറയാൻ വിട്ടുപോയി. നിങ്ങളുടെ ഇവിടുത്തെ ഉള്ള എല്ലാ ബോയ്സും ഭയങ്കര ഹാൻസം ആണ് കേട്ടോ. വെരി വെരി ഗുഡ് ലുക്കിംഗ്, ഭയങ്കര ഹാൻസം. പക്ഷേ ബോയ്സ്, വെരി സോറി, നിങ്ങളതിലും ഒരു പടി മേളിലാണ് നമ്മുടെ പെമ്പിള്ളേർ. ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല, ഭയങ്കര സ്നേഹമാണ്. ഞാൻ ഗ്രീൻ റൂമിലേക്ക് പോയപ്പോഴൊക്കെ I think everybody was so much, everybody is working as a team. And I think it's very important to study as well as manage your extracurricular activities, because that is where you learn to work as a team, try to get a medal as a team. So teamwork is very important, because when you go in future and start working in a company, you're going to be having to work with a team. If you can't work in a team, you're going to be, having a tough time. And learn to be friendly. So thank you so much, guys, and that's all I had to say. And now I think she's going to invite Adil onto the stage. Bye.
You're absolutely right, Pearly. First of all, thank you so much for those inspiring words. You're amazing, and I'm sure a lot of people have taken your words very seriously here. But yes, now moving on. But yeah, before that, a huge round of applause for her. Come on, guys. Right, now we've got, obviously, the handsome Adil Ibrahim. Okay, so he's here.
Assalamu alaikum. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, teachers, chunk bros, and beautiful, beautiful women right in front of me. A big hi to all of you. I'm very, very happy to be here on this very, very prestigious event. And I'd like to actually thank Mr. Mohammed Munsir. I call him Munsir Ka. He's come a long way. I know him since my childhood, and he's always been a fighter. But how many of you know that your chairman used to be an amazing rally driver? You won't be aware. Munsirka has come a long, long way, and first of all, I would love to congratulate AGI and the beautiful empire you guys have created. It's a spectacular thing, guys. Very, very happy to be here, and one more thing which I want to tell is that I have actually studied in Atlas Institute for a crash course. I did my entrance coaching for a month here in Karama, actually, Atlas Institute Karama. Don't ask about the result. Let's not talk about it. All right. And again, Pearly, very, very happy to be here with Pearly. This is the first time we have attended lots of events and inaugurations in several parts of Kerala. Pakshe, Adhyamaitana UAE, we have come together. So very happy that we are at AGI's Cultural Fest. Culture ille ennaanu choikkunnathu nammaladuthu. Actually, you know what? I want to share a very funny thing with all of you. Once Pearly landed here, Pearly would have landed samayathu aadi choichadu nammal college inauguration alle povunnu. Like, I asked Pearly, like, how on earth can you even ask that, how on earth can you even think that we would be invited to inaugurate a college? For that we should go to college or know what a college is. Pearly, don't ask stupid questions never again, okay? Hearing Pearly's speech, I was actually excited. we were thinking that, Malayalam, I'll tell this in Malayalam. പേളിയുടെ സ്പീച്ച് ഒരു കട്ടപ്പനയിലെ ഋത്തിക് റോഷനാണ് ഞാൻ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചത്, പക്ഷേ കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് ബാഹുബലി ആയിപ്പോയി. പേളി ഇത്രയും ഭയങ്കരമായ കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നും നമ്മളോട് പറയരുത്. നമ്മൾ വളരെ ചെറിയ മനസ്സുള്ള മലയാളികളാണ് അല്ലേ? That's for all the Malayalis out here, and I'm sorry I'm not going to speak in Malayalam much because I know there are people from lot of nations here, and that's the speciality of AGI group. I would love to wish Muhammad Munsir, your chairman, and Mrs. Pramila Devi, your CEO, and the entire faculty, the entire dignitaries who's come to associate with AGI, and you wonderful students, all the very best for a very, very bright future. If I talk any further, I know you're going to curse me because none of you have had lunch just like me. So thank you, thanks a lot, and very, very happy to be here in this, and thanking AGI for this opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Well, thank you, Adil, and thank you, Pearly, for taking the excitement in this hall to just another level. A huge round of applause for both of our lovely guests here. And now may I please request the Chairman of AGI, Mr. Mohammad Munsir, and the CEO, Mrs. Pramila Devi, to come forward to hand over a token of appreciation to both Mr. Adil Ibrahim and Ms. Pearly Mani. Come on, guys. We still have the Cultural Fiesta to go, so keep that energy going, all of you. Almost at the end, at the close of the ceremony, but before we close, we need to have the entire strength of the Atlas group of institutions right here with us on the stage. So I'm requesting each and every member of Atlas group of institutions to come up here and be in front of all of us so we can see the entire strength together. Ladies and gentlemen, that right here is the whole strength of Atlas Group of Institutions, without whom all of this success would not be possible. It's their efforts, it's their hard work, which is making us see this day today. So come on, a huge round of applause for the entire team of Atlas Group of Institutions. Come on.
Anyway, thank you for the students who are present over here. Anyway, a very pleasant good afternoon to all of you. It's my privilege to receive the golden opportunity to express my hearty vote of thanks to all the eminent personalities gathered here on this occasion. I, on behalf of Atlas Group of Institutions, would like to express our profound gratitude to His Highness Dr. Sheikh Majid bin Saeed Al Nuaimi, Chairman, Rulers Court Ajman, and His Highness Sheikh Sultan bin Sakar Al Nuaimi, Director of Ministry of Economy Ajman, to provide the blessings and support to help Atlas Group of Institutions to build its strongest foundation in the field of education. I would also like to express my deep appreciation to Mrs. Sumati Vasudev, Deputy Consul General, Indian Council at Dubai, Professor Dr. Mansoor Fazil, President Vice Chancellor, Open University Malaysia, Dr. Ahmed Izani Awang, Registrar, Open University Malaysia, Dr. M. Abdul Salam, the former Vice Chancellor, University of Calicut, Professor Davis Martin Kevin, Legal and Compliance Officer, University of Bedfordshire, UK, Dr. Ian Bani, unfortunately he is not present over here, Mr. Ahmed Romel, unfortunately he is also not over here, And I'm also thankful to Mr. Abbas Ilnil, the legal advisor of the Rulers Court. He couldn't attend the program because of the ill health. And Mr. Thumbe Muhyiddin, the founder president of Thumbe Group, for accepting our invitation and give your extreme presence, the grand occasion of inauguration ceremony, as well as for the support and guidance. Once again, I want to state that we are all most grateful to all the speakers on this stage. We are all inspired by your great words. Thank you very much. At the same time, I express my sincere gratitude to all the invited guests from Indian business communities, school chairmen, school principals, to give their most valuable time to us. I also extend my most special thanks to Mr. Mohammad Munsir, Chairman of Atlas Group of Institution, and Mrs. Pramila Devi, CEO of Atlas Group of Institution, to make this institute one of the most prominent institute in UAE within a short span of time with their dedication and hard work. Dear all, this event will not happen overnight. It takes bird's eye, it takes a lot of efforts, man hours. So the last but not the least, I would be thankful to our IT team, AGI IT team, who has worked day and night to make this program a grand success. Also, I should be thankful to the teaching staff members, admin members, who have arranged this program in a systematic way under the guidance of the management people. Lastly, I would like to thank our drivers and the non-teaching staff members who have taken a lot of efforts to make this event happen practically. So thank you very much.